Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. I'm a part-time reseller here in sunny, mostly sunny, Orlando, Florida. We love Disney. I work from home full-time for the real gig, and reselling just brings me joy and I love it. And I decided to share that journey here on YouTube. So today we have been outside all the day, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer and living it up, and I hope you enjoyed your 4th. And I'm going to share what sold for me on June 1st through June the 15th. I know these types of videos are what help me the most as a reseller. It is how I learn what is selling, what things are selling for, what to pick up when I'm out and about, and also what brands to purchase for myself and for especially my children, so that when they outgrow items, I can resell them and oftentimes recoup exactly what I spent. My goal as a reseller is, of course, to make some part-time income, but for me, my real goal is to dress my kids in cute stuff for free. When I go to Marshall's and pick up a shirt for myself, I pick up something to sell and ends up making mine free too. So that's kind of my philosophy, how I look at things. Anything extra is, of course, awesome. And I've definitely exceeded my expectations as far as the amount of money you can make doing this part-time. I didn't see myself making a couple $1,000s a month, but hey, it's awesome. And when you're loving what you do, it doesn't feel like a job, right? So we are going to jump in. I am going to start with Kidizen and then Mercari and then Poshmark. And I'm going to do a screen share the way I like to do these videos, because I don't want to just hear what somebody makes. I want to know what's their take-home profit after what they paid for the item, after all of the fees and shipping and all of that. So I'm going to tell you guys where I purchased the item, what platform it sold on, how much it sold for, and then what my profit is. So I break out my spreadsheet into a gross, a net, and then profit. And I'm just going to tell you guys, you'll see what it sold for, which would then be the gross. And then I'm just going to tell you my profit, which is then taking out what I paid. That is like my in my pocket, going into the bank kind of income. So let's do this. Where did I put it on for you guys? On Chrome. There we go. Okay, we're going to start over on Kidizen. We kicked off the month of June with a bundle sale. So these look a little bit different just because it's easier for me to show you guys this way. So these USC Samra, this is a great brand to pick up. I have one kid who she gets blisters with everything. These are great. They have elastic all the way around. They're quite expensive. You can often find them at Nordstrom Rack. I picked these up for $5 at my local Goodwill. These hunter boots I picked up at Once Upon a Child for $10. And I was pretty firm on my price because I was going to save these in case they didn't sell for a size up for my kid. So I'm $15 all in on these two items. They sold as a total bundle. I did offer a shipping discount. I do not offer free shipping on any platform. So Mercari, Kidizen, it's everything I sell it for. It is then plus shipping. But Poshmark, of course, buyer always pays over there. So they purchased this bundle for $82. And after the fees and all the things, I made $63.30. And I'm $15 in. So that was a pretty great sale. Next up are these Crocs. Crocs are always a good pickup. I have $1 into these from a local sale, and they sold for $13. So on Kidizen, you can send offers. Buyers can't send offers to you. You can send an offer. So this item was going to be $14.15. I sent them an offer of $13 free shipping, like plain whatever. So I profit $6.29. These Zara shorts, I actually picked these up for my daughter, retail arbitrage. They came from Marshall's for $3.99. They just didn't fit her. So I sold them for $22.15, and I made a profit of $11.35. This brand, they don't make it anymore. I'm pretty sure the entire company went out of business, or at least the US portion of it. Okay, I don't even know how to say it. I call it Nartg. I don't know. You know how you find these like random names or brands and like however you say it the first time, that's just how, I don't even know. Okay, I picked this up for $2. It sold for $12.95. I made a total profit of $5.25. I'm not going to tell you guys the net profit because see on mine, I see it sold for $12.95. I netted $7.25, but you back out the $2 I paid. I made $5.25, so I won't explain that to you every time. I know different people do it differently, so I just want to make sure y'all are following along. Okay, if you watched my unboxing, the company Bulk, B-U-L-Q, I needed goggles for my kids, and I got this huge box with like an absurd amount of goggles, and I actually got several pairs of adult goggles, which we did not have a need for. So for each two, like I bundled them in packs of 2 for when I listed them. So I've got $2.48 each 2-pack. So I'm about $5 into these 4 pairs. This person bought them for $30. And so when it was said and done, I made $8.21, which I'm thrilled with because I've sold enough of these at this point that it made all of the ones I kept for my kids totally free. And I've got enough for next summer and probably the summer after still inside. All right, these Primark swim trunks, I have $1.50 into. They sold for 12 bucks. I made $4.91. This Genuine Kids. Now, Genuine Kids is one of those brands. They sold it at Target. I believe they have stopped that now. So there are certain dresses like this one. There's a lot of various dresses that you'll know when you know, and they will constantly always sell for a good amount. I mean, it's one not like it sold for a lot, but I have $1.49 into it. It did sell for $15.15, and I made a profit of $7.69. But this dress probably only retailed for around $15 in the first place. So Genuine Kids for me, as long as it's like something cool, is always a good pickup. This Dooney and Burke purse, I was shocked that this sold on Kidizen. This is one of the purses that came in that name brand handbag rescue collaboration I did with my friend Nicole. So I had $20 into it. It was in that box from ThredUp, and it sold for my full asking price of $104.50. So I ended up profiting $71.46, which that is fantastic. I do love that Kidizen came out with a new shipping label. Up to 5 pounds is $9.50, which of course isn't as good as Poshmark, but if I were to just go to the post office, it's still a much better deal and definitely better than Mercari for that weight. All right, these Keen is a brand, y'all. I talk about it all the time. This day I did an average cost of goods, so I know I didn't pay this for this pair, but it just works out better for me to do the average when I get a crap ton of shoes at once. So I say that I have $5.90 into these. They sold for $34.15. I made a profit of $18.24. I had a bundle sale. So this sweater, I have $1.49 into. The Minnie Bowden tee came in a boys ThredUp rescue box, $1.85. That tea dress was my daughter's, so I have nothing into it. So I'm just around, just like about $3.50 all in with this, and it sold for $28. So I made $18. So I profited about $15 on this bundle. All right, we are going to scoot on over to Mercari. These Momo baby shoes were just a personal pair of my daughter's shoes. I'd never heard of this brand. I picked these up at a local Once Upon a Child, and they were so cute. They fit her perfectly. So the way I also keep track of my inventory, these are more than 3 years old. No idea what I paid, so I just have it as a $0. So they sold for 16 bucks. I made a profit of $13.64. All right, so this is not something I would source to sell. It's Carter's, which is not very expensive to begin with, but this was one of those mystery items in that bulk box I did. So with an average, it says that I have $3.52 into it. And so it sold for $5 plus shipping. I made a profit of 53 cents. So I only listed this because it was in my house, and that's more than Once Upon a Child would have given me. Okay, another bundle of these Speedo goggles. $2.48 into them, sold for 16 plus ship. I made $11.16. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point that entire bulk box, I mean, I kept more than half of that box. I have a playlist here. That's a great company to source from, and I actually have a box coming. I needed some new swimsuits for myself, and I mean, it's going to be great. I'll do an unboxing of that, but if you want to check those out, they're under my playlist. All right, these Mini Melissas, if you watch me at all, you know I am obsessed with Mini Melissa. It's kind of what got me back into the reselling world several years ago. These were just my daughter's, and they sold for $17. I made a profit of $14.51. They were in fair condition. That's why they sold so cheap. They had a lot of scuffs. Like, these were loved, but you'll still make money on them. All right, these Gola sneakers were from a ThredUp rescue box. I had $6 into them. They sold for $25. And guys, like on Mercari, I do not do free shipping. People will pay it. This was what I love about Mercari is as the shipping rates increase, as long as you had your item listed before then, they will still honor that price. So These cost $11 to ship. If I'd listed them today, it would have been $12. So I appreciate that, but people pay the $12, and I know I could do the $7.99 FedEx or whatever it is, but I don't want to have to leave my house. It's why I do this as a side hustle. So I'm just throwing it out there that don't be afraid to try paid shipping because people will pay it. All right, you've probably seen me sell 7 of these because I had a lot. I think this was the last one. I bought them in a bundle to get the one I wanted for free. I did pay $6 here on Mercari, and it sold for $12 plus ship, and I made a profit of $4.15. Now these Converse, this was a ThredUp kids shoebox, and so they were $5.39. I did not think they would sell, to be honest with you. Especially, they were literally gone within 24 hours. This was like a self-do, like somebody blinged these up themselves. It was missing some rhinestones. They were little baby size 4, but alas, they sold in less than 24 hours for $12 plus shipping. I made $4.76. So crazy. These Crocs Red kids shoes, they came in a Jomar kids shoebox. That was a hot mess, but I have $3.69 into them, and they sold for $11, and I made $5.59. So, and again, these were like in rough shape. I threw them in my sink, and you know, I could tell the bottom still, the tread looked pretty good, and a little bit of dish soap and a toothbrush and a magic eraser, and they came out pretty great. My mom randomly had this and gave it to me, so it was free, and it sold for $12, and I made $10.15. Anything Disney parks, like official Disney parks merchandise, it will sell. These Chacos came up in a women's ThredUp box, so $6 in, and they sold for $45. I made $32.89. Chacos are a great buy. You know, no matter the condition. I sold a pair recently that even had a broken buckle. All right, these Native Miles comic, these came in a kids ThredUp shoebox for $5.39, and they sold for $21. I made $12.60, and they sold super fast too. You guys know, you hear me talk about, if you hear nothing else, kids shoes, Minnie, Melissa, Keen, Native, those brands will sell fast for you. This Zara Tweety shirt, I picked this up at the bins. I have 75 cents into it. It was just so cute. How could I leave it behind? I mean, it had some wash wear. It was a baby size, but you know what? It still sold for $8 plus shipping, and I made $5.92. Another pair of Keens. These also came in a ThredUp. I've been getting some good ThredUp kids shoe boxes. These, so there were $5.39 into them. They sold for $22, and so I made $13.47. All right, this I'm getting pretty good about. If I have 20 minutes, I can run into Once Upon a Child or whatever thrift. I know where to look in the store. These little vintage smocked outfits, especially little boys ones, because they're kind of harder to find, they will sell fast, you guys, and you will always make at least 20 bucks. So I paid $3.50, sold for 18 plus ship, and I made $11.88. All right, these Prana black pants, I randomly, you guys, like my brain is always on reselling. Like I can't help it. Maybe you have a Burlington near you. I had not been in a Burlington store in like years, but I needed a bathing suit for my daughter. I was looking for a particular kind. Anyway, I happened to just swing by the women's section and I saw these. They're Prana, and I know that's an okay brand, like an outdoorsy kind of brand. So I took a risk, and I'm like, you know what? If they don't sell in 30 days, I'll just bring them back, get all my money back. So I paid $9.99 for these. They sold for my full asking price, super fast. And you guys, I will say it again, list perfectly. I have a code down below. You're going to pay just over $20 for your first 30 days. If you don't love it, you can cancel if you use my code. And I think after that, I pay about $30 a month. I just have the lowest membership because I can only do one item at a time. I don't want all these things opening, but you guys, it has been a game changer. Like I listed these on Poshmark, and first, I don't know why I had a couple days go by. I used list perfectly, pushed it over to Mercari. They sold like in a day. So anyway, I don't know if I said, they sold for 39 bucks plus shipping. I made $23.68, which made the $14.99 bathing suit I indeed found for my daughter that day free. So, you know, this is why I tell my friends. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I love that you do that. Like, this isn't even my whole, this is just what brings me joy. Like to walk into a store, find stuff that I was going to buy anyway, find something else that I can just flip real quick to make what I wanted free. I love it. It's like a game for me. So anyway, get list perfectly. Use my code because why not, right? It's going to save you money. I used my friend's code, and always be looking to flip, y'all. That's just the name of the game. All right, these Crocs, we all know by now, Crocs will sell. I got $5 into these. They sold for $29. I made $19.96. And the last Mercari sale for the first part of the month. You guys remember my rant, actually, I think my most recent ThredUp fun box, because you can never get a hold of them, was filled with kids items. I have been selling them, so, you know, I threw my little tantrum, made me feel better for that day, but I think I'm actually in the profit of that box now. So these were $3.40 into them, sold for $12. I made $6.75. All right, we are going to head over to Poshmark to wrap up this video. So these fry boots, oh my gosh, so cute. I was actually really sad to sell them. I purchased these on ThredUp for my daughter to actually just own and wear. I did pay $25 for them, so I don't consider that paying up. I think that was a great deal for a personal use item. And she wore them one time for like 2 hours. My feet hurt, even though they're her size, whatever. So you know what? I used my Doc Martens Wonder Balls them, and I shined them all up real good, and they sold for my full asking price of $70, and I made $31 profit. So I'm still a little sad about it, let's be honest, because they're so cute. All right, this June and January cardigan. So I bought this direct from June and January. If you have kids, it is a great brand. Most of their items are gender neutral, and they're just primary colors. It's great quality. I love it for basics. My son is very skinny. I have a hard time finding pants for him. And they've got these really awesome cotton joggers. You know, we're here in Florida, so he just loves them. And so anyway, they had like a mystery bag, and this came in it, and he's not going to wear a cardigan. So anyway, I had $3.80 into it. It's sold on Posh. You guys, people will buy kid stuff on Posh. They will pay the shipping. I make sales on Posh almost every day. So don't be afraid to list your kids' items over there. I wish I had gotten List Perfectly like years ago, but when I got List Perfectly back in January, I started cross-posting all my kids' stuff to Posh, and I was just floored at how fast I was selling stuff. So anyway, I made $7.25 on this, which ended up, I sold 2 things out of that bag and made all the stuff I kept for my son free. Winner, winner. All right, these are a new day. It's just from Target, but they're really cute. They came in a ThredUp rescue box, $6 all in. I sold them for $9 on Posh, and you know what? This was my best sale, y'all. I'm kidding. I made 5 cents, but here's why I share this, because I knew I wasn't going to make a lot. I think I attempted to take them to Plato's. They didn't accept them, but they came into my house. And so I was able to break even. I made a nickel, and you know, it happened. So at least I didn't lose money, and it helped cover the cost of that box. And so don't be afraid to list something if you're just going to break even. All right. And then this, let me see, this is another sale. I'm on a roll here. So these are Vionics. I love Vionics. I wear them all the time. I bought these for myself on Mercari for $26, which was a great deal, but I'd never owned the platform type, and I wore them one time for like a hot minute, and I'm like, I'm going to break my neck. I don't do heels. I don't know how people wear heels. I just can't do it. Okay. I'm not that cool. I needed them to be the normal, whatever. So I ended up taking a loss on these. They sold for $29 plus the Posh, but after fees and everything, I lost $2.80, but I counted that. So I had a loss on my form, and it happens. All right. These next, these are Tinseltown. They're like a juniors brand. Oh, I lie. Oh, I lie. What happened? There we go. These came in my, oh, come on. What are we doing? Where did it go? Uh-oh. Look, y'all, I done got all my junk out of order. Well, I will get back to it. Let me just skip and go to the next. Oh, okay. Forget what I said about Tinseltown. We'll get back to it. All right, this Lily Pulitzer dress, you might recall this from a haul I did for Once Upon a Child. I wanted to squeeze my daughter into it so bad. I tried. I could have made her, but it was just really short. She would have had to wear some sort of little shorts. So anyway, they were size 3. We're like in a solid 4, 5, more 5. Anyway, I got it Once Upon a Child, $8.50. It sold really fast. If you find Lily, personally, like, I'm a Lily fan, y'all. Like, my closet is super comfy, like sweatshirts and t-shirts, and like a whole row of Lily. That's all I buy for my one daughter, loves it. but I don't buy a lot of the white label, the old stuff. I know some people are into that, but even some of the newer prints, like stick with the vibrant neon and you're gonna make a good flip profit there. So this sold fast for my full asking price of $35. I made $19.50. All right, these native shoes, I picked these up at Once Upon a Child for $2.50. They were so cute. They were so tiny. They were a little infant size 5, and they sold for $25. So I made a profit of $17.50. Baby items, guys. People will buy them over on Posh. Native, I'm telling you, best brand ever. And also, if you don't own this style of shoe for yourself, you're missing out. Well, I prefer the Jeffersons. Love them. They're so comfortable. They might not look it, but the rubber is so soft. These came in a thread up shoebox, kids shoebox, $5.39 into it. And they sold for $25 as well. And I made $14.61. Oh, what am I doing? I think I accidentally just hit the X. You know what? That's what I did before. I wasn't paying attention. I think I closed it by accident. So we're not going to get back to those Tinseltown Junior shorts, I don't think, or whatever it was that I just deleted. I know what it was. What I just deleted was a pair of Sam Edelman camo, like they were like these strappy sandals. I picked them up at Goodwill for $6. They were real calf hair, which I thought was cool. They just looked really cool. They sold for $25. I made $14. Those Tinseltown black shorts, that's exactly what I did. I hit this dang X. I took them to Plato's. They didn't take them. They were $1.47. They came in my thread up 200-pound box, and they actually sold on Posh pretty quick for $14, and I made $9.58. So Junior's items will sell. That's what I was getting at, and it was kind of a brand I'd never heard of. All right, before I screw this up anymore, this Free People baseball dress. This was really cool. This also came in my thread up 200-pound box. It would have been extra cool if it did not have holes in it. It was brand new with a tag, but it had these holes. So I took an offer of $15, but I still made $10.53. I was fine with that because I am so far in the profit on that 200-pound box. It's awesome. All right, these Crocs sandals, they came from a local sale for $1. They sold for $8. I made $4.05. These Crocs shoes I picked up at Goodwill for $5. They sold for $20. I made $11. These Janie and Jack riding leggings, these were my daughter's. I don't even know where I got them. I have stuff in size up bins for like 3 sizes up, and so couldn't tell you. So I have $0 into them. They sold for $12, and I made $9.05. I pulled down the next size up bin and kind of went through it and was like, this is out of, you know, whenever I have size up bins, I don't know what season it's going to be by the time my girls finally hit them. Oh, this jumpsuit made me so mad. Has anybody else had like a super influx of people opening cases on Posh against them? I have, and I have won all but one of them, which I am still annoyed that I didn't win the last one. I did get the item back to me in the same condition, which is fine, but I'll go over that in the next video. But this Kaylee pinstripe jumpsuit, you guys, I called it a jumpsuit, size extra small. It came from Stitch Fix. Here's my issue, okay? Right, like you can see it. I literally have a measurement of the inseam, okay? So this jumpsuit is kind of a crop, like it's kind of like where does it hit? In between the knee and the ankle. I don't know what the name for that is, but anyway, like this is how I sold it, okay? I didn't say it was a full size, full length, cropped. I don't know. It's a jumpsuit. I don't wear such things, but this is whatever. So if you Google Kaylee jumpsuit Stitch Fix, there are stock images. I just didn't choose to use one for this. Anyway, I have $1.47 into it. It sold for $28, and I made $20.93. And this woman opened up a case against me and said, this is a cropped jumpsuit, not a full length jumpsuit. Okay, so I literally like screenshot the listing and circled, here's the measurement, here's the title. I never said it was full length or whatever. And so shoot, you know, anyway, Poshmark sided in my favor and I moved on. But I'm like, what in the world? Like people, I don't know. Like you could have asked questions. Like if you wanted a full length jumpsuit, you could have asked me a question. I'm pretty great at answering them, but that annoyed me. All right, these Crocs silver flats, I did pay $6.95 for these. I don't know why, because they were Crocs, but they still sold. These are kid size, I believe. Yeah, size 1 little kid, which my daughter wears, and she's 8, so little kid. Sold for 20 bucks, and I made $9.05. This was a bundle sale, actually. Those Crocs and this dress. This is from that ThredUp 200-pound bundle box. This is that. We're down to the wire, y'all. Let's see what happens. I can't even speak. So I have $1.47 into this. It was new with the tags. It was so pretty. It was a size small, and if it had been a medium, I would have kept it. I loved it. So I broke it out, and so I made $38.53 on this dress. It sold for $50. Okay, these Adidas, these were so cool. I've never seen these before this. These came in a ThredUp kids shoebox. I was like, what is on these? But if you look at the toes, it's actually Elsa's castle. And on the back, you can see Elsa. Oh, I wanted them to fit my daughter so bad, but they're a size too small. So I had $5.39 into these, sold for 20 bucks, and I made $10.61. And the last sale of the first half of June were these Vans. I picked these up at Goodwill for $4.99. They weren't in the best shape. They definitely had wear around the edges, but I've sold, like, they had color transfer. I'm telling you, they weren't the best, but I've sold this same style before. I knew someone would want them. They sold for $15. I made $7.01. So not bad. So overall, I will tell you my total numbers for the month of June when I go over the second half of June sales in my next what sold video. I've got a kids, what do I have? A kids ThredUp box video coming up, and I have a women's shoe box, and I have a thrift haul. We're going out of town for a little while to help a friend. So July is going to be super busy, and I hope you guys have a lot of sales. Also, I hope you have a lot of fun with your kids and make some memories. We only get so many summers, and you know, if you don't make as many sales as you want, you know what? There's always time to make money. That, excuse me, that's my philosophy. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for the support. Give this video a thumbs up on your way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.